2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Valero Texas Open is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey Luke and Rich, I'm looking forward to treading the fairways again with these two because they were absolute fire the first time round, and I have a feeling that after their exchanges on social media, it'll be even more spicy out here.
Well, I'm certainly looking forward to following along with these two. This is a rivalry that could be one for the ages. Can't wait to see what sort of excitement they generate.
Not a bad drive. A little bit shorter than Beamer. Not bad.
TPC San Antonio, Rich, is one of the stern tests on the PGA Tour, and you get an examination right out of the gates.
Second shot on this golf course, Luke, is one of the most difficult on this golf course. A deep bunker out to the right. The green runs away on the right-hand side. A tiny target for sure with the second shots.
Opting for the 9-iron. Getting ready to play their third. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par.
Now that's how you roll the rock.
Starting the round at even par.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
Let's head across to the second, which is a par 5, but a long one, stretching over 600 yards.
Straight away for the most part, but there's a lot of danger both right and left here. The fairway bunkers down the left-hand side shouldn't really cause an issue. However, the second shots, the layup zone, there is a deep bunker on the right-hand side that could be brought into play. The third shot is to a green perched well above the fairway, and it's actually a double green. This green is also part of the 7th green.
That's the kind of strike that's going to make them come back every day of the week. Second shot on the second. Oh, this is the stuff that gets the juices flowing. Driver off the deck. And here we are with the third shot. An opportunity for a birdie here. Yeah, we'll take that. Currently 1 under for the day. Rich, let's head to the par 3 third, the first of our shorter holes.
You really hope that the wind is not blowing into your face on this tee shot and making it that much more difficult and longer. This green's perched up high. There's runoffs all around the left-hand side and the back portion of it, and obviously you want no part of coming up short. Players that find this green will find it difficult to two-putt as there's lots of humps and bumps and swales in it.
And he's safely on the green with that shot. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
What a terrific shot. Who could have thought you'd hole it? Let's get back to it, shall we? And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill, and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
Well done.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
At -2, going along nicely today. The fourth is one of the stronger par 4s at TPC San Antonio, stretching 485 yards.
This is a very narrow driving area, especially where that fairway bunker comes into play down the left-hand side. Second shot is to a green that runs from right to left with a deep bunker down the left-hand side. Anything missed out to the right is no bargain either, as there is a runoff area out to the right-hand side. This is a difficult par 4.
That looks to be a fairway finder to me. a couple under at this stage. With a flurry, they could break into the top 20. Opting for the 6-iron.
All right, he's going with a little extra club, gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
Nicely done.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
I've been all around this, tried to read it, just can't see it, but he's got about 22 feet. This is what they have left for birdie here. This has a real chance.
Wonderful putt. And that puts some real pressure on their rival now. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Here's Ricky Fowler's next shot. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Let's take a look at the current standings. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The fifth is one of the shorter par fours on the property, right on 400 yards.
Players must make a decision whether to go for it or lay up short of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. This green is perched above the players ever so slightly, and there's a spine running right through the center of it with a low area on the left-hand side. No matter whether you go for it or you lay up, this is a wonderful birdie opportunity.
That's heading into the rough, I think. Not ideal to find the fairway bunker, but a chance to make amends. Well, just like Lloyd Christmas, you've got a chance. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Ooh, didn't quite have the right stuff there. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
Well done.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
Now 4 back after that hole. Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
Players must find the fairway, avoiding that bunker down the right-hand side. But from there, second shot is up the hill to a green that runs away from the players ever so slightly, but still going in with a short iron into this par 4. A birdie is definitely makeable.
Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. Second shot here on the 6th. Getting ready to play their third. 4 shots behind our leader. And that's a touch of class. Terrific little chip.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, what a big putt to make that one.
Before this putt was hit, they looked their playing partner in the eye and gave a signal. That was mean, but fair.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The par 3 7th, Rich, has this big cavernous bunker that sits right in the front center of the green.
And it's a triple tier green as well, Luke. It shares it with the 3rd hole. Anything missed out to the right will be fine, although you'll be in a low area. It will be difficult to get it super close. But yes, you must avoid the bunker on the left-hand side. It is cavernous, as you say.
Opting for the 5-iron. This one could take a little bounce to the left. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. Putting for birdie. Gee, there's some energy and action going on all around this property. Wonder what's happened. That was a gallant attempt. And this putt coming up for his par. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Let's check in with Lydia Ko from earlier.
Oh, I gotta say, this is a gorgeous thing, isn't it?
Nice putt to make that one. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Fortune favours the brave. Plenty of bravery here. Out comes the driver. The old-fashioned slice. Never good on a golf course. Well, I know that we're in the booth and not right up close to it, but it doesn't take a smart person to work out that's not a nice lie. Great shot. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Currently 4 shots off the pace. And here we are with their fourth.
Downwind on this shot.
Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
Oh, I like the look of that shot there, Beamer.
Judging it beautifully.
This is a bogey putt coming up. You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. Currently 2 under for the day. The closing hole on this front 9 at TPC San Antonio is a strong par 4. This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway.
Luke, unfortunately, that got a horrible kick. Ended up in the rough.
Unable to find the green on this one.
Can't fault him there. This rough is nasty. No fault in missing the green.
And he needs this to save par. Oh, so close. This one for bogey. Down it goes, but that's back-to-back bogeys. Time to lift.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
Rich, how are we looking after 9?
Well, it's been great watching this player get the best of their rival, but still a long way to go until the end of this tournament. Let's see how it shakes out.
Lovely effort, that. This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker.
Has the wind coming right into his face.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Any bounce to the left here would be helpful. Is that what they had in mind?
Not taking enough club to get it there.
Oh, 14-footer.
This putt to try and save their par. rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
It'll be frustrating inches from making that putt. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. And with that, he's back to even overall. Another birdie opportunity lies at the par 4 11th, but players must navigate the fairway bunkers.
Tee shots must be placed on the left-hand side to get the best view and angle for their second shots, as this green sits below the player and moves from left to right. Tee shots down the right might be closer, but it's going to leave a second shot over a deep bunker and making it that much more difficult to get close.
Oh, absolutely flushed. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Yeah, this breeze just starting to get up now on the course, and it's directly into the face. Oh, I guess they're seeing something I'm not. They're going with less club here. Interesting.
Wow, what happened there?
Yeah, wind took that one offline in a hurry.
Coming off a run of 3 straight bogeys. Playing their 4th shot. Even for the day. Sixth shot coming up. Oh, well played.
Great touch.
Yep, tracking nicely.
And there it is. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. We reached this par 4 12th, really challenging, especially around the green.
This tee shot is underrated in difficulty-wise. This is not an easy tee shot, as this fairway pitches from left to right. You want to skirt the bunker down the left-hand side as best possible to find the fairway. Second shot from there goes straight uphill and surrounded by 2 of the deepest bunkers on the golf course. As they say, Luke, everything is bigger in Texas, and these bunkers are proof of that.
Not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole. Lining up the birdie putt here. This has eyes for the hole. What an excellent time to make a big putt like that. And you bet their rival knows just what happened. That shot's so good, we need to have another look.
I need to see this again because I still can't believe they hold that.
Sitting at 2 over for the day.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. That's a well-played chip shot there.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
And after that effort, that's how it looks. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. What do you think of the 14th, Rich? A par 5, 575 yards.
This is a really good par 5 here, Luke. Tee shot wants to favor the right-hand side of the fairway, if at all possible, shortening the hole some 20 yards. Second shot must avoid those fairway bunkers down the right and on the left-hand side. A narrow opening to this green should players go for it in 2.
Sitting at 2 over for the day.
This one's heading towards the cabbage.
Henny, how's that ball lying?
Looks like they have a good lie here in the second cut.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Well, this one looks like it's heading to the sand. That's not the outcome they were after.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
And a par putt awaits him. This one's dialed in. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. As we start heading for home, Rich, we find ourselves on the tee at the 15th.
Could be the hardest hole on the golf course, Luke. Tee shot must avoid that bunker down the right-hand side. Second shot is to a green that's perched above the fairway and surrounded by 4 bunkers that are mean. This hole could make or break a player's day.
Not a bad line, this one. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
He's got, I'd say a solid 145 here.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. He's found the surface. Good chance here. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Oh, just missed. Okay, let's get back to the action. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. And down she goes from outside the range. And let's have one more look at that shot.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
Sitting at 1 over for the day. As we find ourselves at the 16th, the par 3. Great entertainment here, Rich, especially with the centre bunker.
Love this hole. Probably my favorite one on the golf course, even with that bunker in the middle. The back portion of this green actually is an amphitheater, so anything missing a little bit long on both sides should wander back onto the green.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
How close was that to going down? Well, you like the look of those hands.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Currently at +1 for the tournament. The 17th is certainly a fun hole. The question really is, should players go for it or lay up?
Depending on where they put the tee box, Luke, most players should be going for this green. Anything just short and left could find that deep bunker fronting a green, but to be fair, that's not a bad miss. The one you want to avoid at all costs is the one on the right-hand side, because nobody, not even professionals, like a 60-yard bunker shot.
Hope they pack their bucket and spade because they're heading to the beach.
That's my line. Stop it. You can't do that.
That goes down for an eagle.
Fairway bunker shots, toughest in the game, but not for this player, holing it out.
Well, that's certainly worth another look.
I thought bunkers were meant to be hazards, but not the way they play out of it.
Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. Reached the finishing hole here at TPC San Antonio. Very famous with that creek meandering up through the last half of it. It's a great par 5.
Only the bravest of the brave will be going for this green in 2. Just a tee shot down the left-hand side and a layup, a difficult one at that, up the right-hand side. You must avoid the bunkers and the water with your second. Third shot past the creek to a green that sits above you that has 3 distinct tiers on it. Getting it close here requires a deft touch.
Good shot there, Beamer. Second shot here on the 18th hole. Well, Rich, that's a shot they'd like to have back again for sure. Henny, that ball seems to be sitting down. Is it bad?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut. This is not sitting nicely.
Splash. Sitting at 1 under. Here's their 6th shot. Lovely touch. Well played.
Love watching this player around the greens.
The round now in the books. Good luck next time. Well, Henny, that was some match. We thought it'd be a great rivalry, and it absolutely was. But how proud would this player be to have taken down Ricky Fowler despite not winning the event?
Luke, this player will be brimming with pride. What a great result. They challenged Ricky Fowler and beat him. Now, they'll be telling that story in the pub a few times in the coming weeks.
Well, that was a thrilling day, and on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us.